Hi, I'm Hannah. The book that I chose to do for my oral reading is called If I Stay by Gale Forman. I chose this book because it's always been one of my favorites, and I really like that the movie that goes with it is really similar to each other. So I'm going to read a passage from it. Everyone thinks it was because of the snow, and in a way, I suppose that's true. I wake up this morning to a thin blanket of white covering our front lawn. It isn't even an inch, but in this part of Oregon, a slight dusting brings everything to a standstill as the one snowplow in the county gets busy clearing the roads. It is a wet water that drops from the sky, and drops and drops and drops, not the frozen kind. It is enough snow to cancel school. My little brother Teddy lets out a war whoop when Mom's AM radio announces the closures. "Snow day," he bellows. "Dad, let's go make a snowman." My dad smiles and taps on his pipe. He started smoking one recently as part of this whole 1950s father knows best retro kick he is on. He also wears bow ties. I'm never quite clear on whether all this is sartorial or sardonic, Dad's way of announcing that he used to be a punker but is now a middle school English teacher, or if becoming a teacher has actually turned my dad into this genuine throwback. But I like the smell of the pipe tobacco. It is sweet and smoky and reminds me of winters and wood stoves. "You can make a valiant try," Dad tells Teddy, "but it's hardly sticking to the roads. Maybe you should consider a snow amoeba." I can tell Dad is happy. Barely an inch of snow means that all the schools in the country are closed, including my high school and the middle school where Dad works. So it's an unexpected day off for him, too. My mother, who works for a travel agent in town, clicks off the radio and pours herself a second cup of coffee. "Well, if you lot are playing hooky today, no way I'm going to work. It's simply not right." She picks up the telephone to call in. When she's done, she looks at us. "Should I make breakfast?" Dad and I guffaw at the same time. Mom makes cereal and toast. Dad's the cook in the family. Pretending not to hear us, she reaches into the cabinet for a box of Bisquick. "Please, how hard could it be? Who wants pancakes?" I do, Teddy yells. "Can we have chocolate chips in them?" "I don't see why not," Mom replies. "Woohoo!" Teddy yelps, waving his arms in the air. "You have far too much energy for this early in the morning," I tease. I turn to Mom. "Maybe you shouldn't let Teddy drink so much coffee." "I've switched him to decaf," Mom volleys back. "He's just naturally exuberant." "As long as you're not switching me to decaf," I say. "That would be child abuse," Dad says. Mom hands me a steaming mug and the newspaper. "There's a nice picture of your young man in there," she says. "Really? A picture?" "Yep, it's about the most we've seen of him since summer," Mom says, giving me a sidelong glance with her eyebrow arched, her version of a soul-searching stare. "I know," I say, and then without meaning to, I sigh. Adam's band, Shooting Star, is an upward spiral, which is a great thing, mostly. "Ah, fame, wasted on the youth," Dad says, but he's smiling. I know he's excited for Adam, proud even. So that's the end. Thank you for listening.